Hello. Welcome to Jadecon Gaming presents The Observatory. My name is Adam.
And I'm Beth.
And we're here with March of Pandemic Legacy Season 2.
Yep.
We started recording it. We got to my second turn. We're doing great. On my second turn, we'd already completed 2 objectives, and I realized the microphone had come unplugged. So I was like, okay. So there will be one card in our Legacy deck that is scratched off already, and then one card in the player deck that is scratched off. I put a piece of blue tape over it because it's not active until we search it again.
Yep.
But, oh well, that part's spoiled for us. Obvious. We've done, otherwise, the basic set up here to get started. I got things put back, and hopefully we can do as well as before.
Yeah, we're doing decently, so...
Yeah. It's like, okay. Draw this first game in March. Remember, if you have not opened box 67, scratch the first box below, which we did. It scratches very easily. We did remark about that. It's critical that we recon South America soon before the Hollowmen sabotage anything important. There's a box below it that it doesn't. There's no instruction for how or why you would ever scratch that off. It is a little frustrating. Oh well. It doesn't say scratch it off.
Remember to do it at the end of this one. My curiosity demands.
But otherwise, we had everything ready. We start with the, because of the upgrade, we start with the thing there. We had the things ready to go for it. And that's when I noticed. I was like, on my next turn, I'm going to go do it. Wait.
Yeah.
Why isn't the waveform moving? Wait. Why is that sticking out?
Oh, well.
Journal entry. Havens have been in trouble for a while now. Old records, attached, show that the 4 main labs were never meant to go beyond 50 years. Nor were the supplies. Our leaders have been putting on a good show for a long time now. They knew the end was near. Now they are gone, and it's a race between us and the Hollowmen. We need to find the havens outside the Atlantic. They might have supplies or equipment we can use. So there are more havens, and from the archives, year 57, Pearl was on the verge of a cure when it went silent. Opal, Jade, and Topaz are set up to support Pearl. They are not equipped to find a cure on their own. Transporting a potential cure from Pearl to Jade was always going to be a frantic dash. We must keep the routes between them viable.
Dun, 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 dun.
Drawing. New priorities. We now need to complete 3 objectives, which we know from here. Use the objective calendar on the board to help you remember how many objectives you need to complete each month. And then we get some new objectives. Complete 2 searches. Or access a lost haven. Okay. So we are going to...
Distribute supply cubes.
Supply cubes.
We're still Ringo and Lucy, so we'll just put 8 there.
Yeah. So we're going to start here.
And we tried to do pretty much 2 everywhere.
Yeah.
Except for, I think, Chicago had 1.
Yeah, Chicago and Atlanta I know had 1. There might have been one other place with 1.
Maybe, I can't recall.
Because we only have 30 total to play with.
Yep.
And, of course, the havens we didn't do any yet.
Nope. We stockpiled our 1 and then called it a day. Yep, no, tomorrow rush. New York. Yep.
Okay. Well, you've already done all yours.
I did.
It's like you started ahead of me.
I did. I dislike making the deck. But the fact that I had to do it twice in a row was just like,
What?
I have the, we definitely haven't scratched it off yet before.
Oh, you have Paris?
Uh-huh. And then I also have
I
Chicago.
Yeah.
Scratch off.
Focus on Paris. Just because that way it'll be back to normal.
No, I agree.
And it was good.
And it was good.
Which means Chicago could be good too.
I know.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's that.
Hey.
So we got both of Istanbul gone. both of Cairo gone, and one of Tripoli gone. Jacksonville loses one. And then Paris, Washington, and New York.
Very different this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to do that. Okay, so you have Chicago, Paris, Jacksonville, and Produce Supplies. I have Washington, Jacksonville, and Istanbul.
Washington, Jacksonville. I'm gonna give you my Jacksonville.
Oh, you start. Okay. You're taking your turn now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah. No, I just didn't. I was like, well, what are we doing? Oh, you're starting the game.
Starting again.
Got it.
I'm going to grab 4. What?
Why not grab all of them and Produce Supplies?
I will grab all of them and Produce Supplies because my husband's a smart man.
I was like, you're here. And there are
All right.
8.
So that's 2 actions. And then 3, 4.
Great. I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Draw.
it. So, London, lovely. Produce Supplies.
In fact.
Cairo. Plague Cube. Sao Paulo.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will take the rest. Me. So 1. No, so pick up supplies is free, so.
Yes.
1. 2. 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 supply cubes for 4 to establish a supply line.
Oh.
Got audio, right? Because I can't undo this.
Is that over land only? I honestly... Oh, crap, it is.
Yeah. And that makes, if we get one like from Paris to it, even better, because... You want to do it? Yeah. Okay. Now, this was here. These 3 were here. There were 2 on London, 1 on Paris, or vice versa?
Yes.
Okay. London, 1 on Paris. So what does it say? Because there's, I know, instructions in here for doing this. When you connect the city to the grid with supply line, take the matching city cards from the reserve and put them into the player discard pile. Take the matching infection cards and put them in the game end area. Okay, so this is
Players.
for Frankfurt.
Player infection.
One of those will end up being searchable.
Both of them are unreachable for this game.
There's 1 nuke city on there.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I draw
Draw.
Tripoli and Sao Paulo.
There it is.
What?
You can head over to Sao Paulo and do a recon.
It's 4.
You've got... Oh, I totally read you had 4. That's my bad. I got excited. I saw 4 there, so...
You're a
My
crazy
eyes are
girly.
deceiving me. Going insane.
Jeez. Tripoli
Tripoli.
and Lagos.
Lagos. Alright, my turn. want... Actually, I'm going to deposit 2, deliver. 1, 2, search it. I'm totally scratching it off. No, I got this.
Okay. So, you trying to get the rest? Did that pull off the rest of it?
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know. Let me see. What she's doing hidden from you is the fact that this top area.
Yeah. Paris. I just searched it as an action. It was really hard. Companion, engineer. When you do the build supply center action, you need 1 viewer card if you have this card in your hand. This card can be one of the cards used. Okay. However, I don't have 4 cards, so I can't build a supply center. So I'm gonna...
Are you lining?
I was gonna line.
Yeah, that'll connect the circle.
Yeah, I'm gonna line. No.
Now, that does not, it's not a new city, so.
No.
But that does, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a nice loop.
It does. Okay.
Draw.
Drawing. I'm hoping I'm drawing a blue. No blue. No blue. Okay, well. Maybe we don't establish a supply center there this time then. Okay, but that is that action, and I'm over here. Washington. Jacksonville.
Okay. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
One. Two. 3. 4.
Mm-hmm.
There's that.
There it is. Keep black.
Let me get rid of blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get rid of my Washingtons. Okay.
I'm nervous about that, but yeah. Okay.
I have to do this one, don't I?
Yep.
New York.
New York.
Jacksonville.
There are no more supplies for our people.
If you could get over there. I don't know that you can.
Okay. Is it my turn already?
Yeah, that makes it your turn.
Wow. I wasn't gonna go over there, but
What do you want to do?
I was gonna connect my cities.
Okay.
I was like the cities.
Yeah, cities are great. We have a whole coastline that's gonna decline though.
What do you mean? Do we care? No.
It's up to you.
Sorry.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yes. If you connect that will complete one of the objectives. I'm probably using my turn to go complete.
The recon.
A recon for another one, so we would only then be needing to do supply centers.
Okay, it's fine. No, I can go over there. Cause I have Chicago anyways. So no, we'll go over there. We'll go 1, 2, 3.
Couple of them maybe, because that's the one that's at 2 already. That one's already been hit.
All right, 4.
Yep.
I'm like, I want to have more to go further. I'm like, I've also got to search for Chicago, so I'm also good to just go over to Chicago and search that.
Yeah.
So, and we'll...
Yep.
We did complete one search, by the way. Paris.
You're right.
I know it doesn't feel like it counted, but it did
totally
count.
counted.
Totally counted.
Draw your cards.
Drawing my cards. Blue. Epidemic.
Hey, that means you don't have to discard.
Does mean I don't have this card, which is nice. Okay, this goes up 1. Draw from the bottom. Sao Paulo.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of cards. Da, 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 da. And a lot of places that don't have anything. Oh, I guess it's just Washington. Oh, and Jacksonville.
Washington, Jacksonville,
And
Sao Paulo.
New York.
Good save.
Istanbul. Good save previously.
That makes it my turn, right?
Yep.
One. Shuttle flight. Move from any haven or supply center to any other haven or supply center. So 2. 3 is going to be a recon.
Recon.
So, any 4 yellow cards. Supply center here to open package 5.
5. Package number 5. Ooh.
More cards, I'm guessing, because it doesn't shake around.
The cards are always so tricky to get out. It's like they kind of fit.
It's like the box is built around them.
Yeah. Can we get it? Okay.
This package includes 14 cards and 1 sticker card. Recon report. Labs. There were laboratories looking for a cure. Things didn't seem to be going well. Our leaders were tight-lipped on the subject. Do these labs still exist? Common rumor on the Havens is that they are all far to the south. Perhaps one is here. Is it still working? Have they made any advancements? Open the following doors if you have not done so already. 67, which that was the one that... Is that the one that made us... Yep.
Yep.
Then... Here, I'll put that in front of you.
Thank
you.
you.
Line them up.
Well, I start
We'll
applying
line-
this.
Hey, oh.
What?
We've already done J and L.
Yeah, if we haven't already.
And 23.
That's probably...
And
That...
39.
So, the... We'll check in my... I have an idea for what that probably means a lot of this is.
Oh. Beth is so sad. It was only one, you guys. We did all the other ones before. You've got this, baby. You want me to help? Yeah. Yeah.
That's fairly close.
That looks real good to me from my angle. No New Haven.
Oh, you start this. Oh, that's the stack here.
Yes. Not confusing at all.
So Buenos Aires. Add the player cards for Buenos Aires. Which one of them has 2 search options? To the player discard. Infection cards to the game end area. Put the other player and infection cards included in this package into the reserve. Bogota, Lima, Santiago. So most likely the lab is one of the scratch-offs.
Interesting.
We do have character abilities. So there's options for character abilities at the end. And then finally give the strategic reserves.
You keep it.
Unrationed event to a player to add to their hand.
And you'll want to put the plague cube back on Jacksonville.
Oh, it slid.
Yep.
Move up to 8 cubes from the reserve to the stockpile for use in this game. Tempting, obviously, but it's like that's definitely no. We'll need that later.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be one that's gonna end up just getting discarded.
Yep.
But yeah. That was 3 actions, so I have 1 remaining, and I think I just have to produce supplies.
I agree.
It's 4 here.
Yep.
Okay. Draw. And that was recon.
Now, question: there is a city now connected to the grid that's new. Does that count, or are we still connecting? I'm good to connect another one. I want to do Chicago anyways, but or also I want to search Chicago, which is another second one, so we can just ignore it. But it's a question.
Well, it's let's see the phrasing on some things in here, because it feels like you may be right that the board is largely empty as the world is mostly unknown to you. The grid refers to any location that is connected to the starting havens, i.e. paths can be traced along supply lines and or sea lanes to the starting havens. Yeah, no, I think that would also count. I mean, doesn't mean we can't do another.
Right, no.
But
we are technically done. We really need to focus on building new supply centers.
Okay, so I was in the middle of drawing these.
Sorry.
London and Jacksonville.
Cool.
Okay. Otherwise, I probably have to draw a couple of those and infect things, because Cairo.
Also, we
Cairo
have 2
again.
plague cubes on the city, so we have 2 incidents. I just noticed it.
Yeah. I'm bad about that. Sorry.
It's your job over there.
Yep.
I manage the cards. You manage our incidents.
Yep. You're better than me. I know.
It's because it's cooler.
Okay.
What?
So I did figure a thing out.
Mm-hmm.
So when we do our scratch-offs, some of them are, as we see, characters.
Yeah.
Some of them are things that you do once and then they don't affect things again. We're not getting new recon here. That is going to be how we open this area up.
Oh. Fun.
Yep. It's got to.
Cool. All right. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Your turn, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I did, in fact, yes, because Cairo and Cairo both went away.
Yep. I'm going to go 1 to Washington. Deposit some cubes. 2. 3 to Chicago. Search Chicago! It's so easy.
Does it have a face? Is it a person?
No, no face.
Oh. Okay. I'm curious. Are you curious?
We're still scratching. Literally everywhere, but comes off so easily. Search! Survivors are holding on despite supplies being gone for years. They told us how their haven in the Pacific stopped supply runs for unknown reasons. You may put up to 2 supply cubes into Chicago from the stockpile.
Okay. I guess just in case your stockpile was low, but yeah, okay.
And that's it. Story. And then Chicago got some more cubes.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna still keep it.
Yep.
That was 4. So I'm
You're just covered in little silver dust.
so sparkly. Drawing cards. Okay. Sao Paulo. Epidemic. You know what I'm gonna do? Discard Sao Paulo. I'm keeping the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got an epidemic.
Okay.
So increase, draw from the bottom. It's gonna be Cairo. Lagos is also empty. Okay. Oh, there's some more. Okay. I thought it was just Cairo. And it's also New York and Istanbul, which are the better ones to pull. So we're hoping for New York and Istanbul. New York. Cairo. Increase our incidence.
My turn?
Yep.
Is Sao Paulo one of the ones that we just shuffled into that top area?
Yes.
Okay. So we have to...
No. Lagos. Maybe so. I don't know.
Okay, then I'm not going to risk it. I could take all 4 to draw a line and then go drop stuff off.
Oh.
But no. So 1, 2, 3. Create one as my 4th.
Okay.
Just in case I get to produce supplies, I'd like to be right here. And
yeah.
I'm really hopeful. I didn't. Okay.
Okay.
Still on 2. Yep.
Yeah.
Istanbul and Lagos.
Thank you. Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
We've completed 2 searches, by the way. Paris and Chicago. Okay. We need to build things. I don't have the cards for it, which means I need to get to you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move me to Atlantis. Oh, yes. 3. Yes. I did not see that pathway. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. And then,
Produce supplies. Right?
Well, but I also need to give you Cairo. But yeah, I'll give you a
okay.
black one.
Yeah, no, that is also valuable. I will let you judge which one you think is more valuable.
No, if you want me to produce supplies,
I didn't even think about that.
Because, like, we need to do 3.
Yeah, we do.
I'm going to give you Cairo.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You can always make some supplies. I'll do it on my next turn, I promise.
Yeah.
But
you're handling that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna discard this unrationed event because I'm not using that this early.
Nope. And I think you should build it on Cairo to mitigate those.
Yeah, potentially. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. That's 4 though, so I'm going here. Sao Paulo. Paris, that's what I want. I'm keeping that one and getting rid of that one.
And because you have the other Paris, you can now, with just 4, do it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, that was my plan. I was like, really hoping I got a blue. Worst case, I was going to give you that next, but I was like, you've got 3 black. I'm going to give you a black for you to do that. Yeah. So drew those. Cairo, put a infection cube. Washington, take one away. And then increase our incidence.
My turn.
Yep. Sorry. 1, 2. Yeah, or do it on Tripoli or Istanbul.
Yeah, because I have to like make one to do a thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
1, 2,
Pick up the supply too.
3. No, I want that there in
Okay.
case Cairo outbreaks. I'm it is my line of defense.
Yeah.
So I will use my labor to turn 4 and 2 cubes into Cairo and the decontamination kit on Russian event. Remove all plague cubes from one location on the grid. I need 2 of those. Jacksonville. Sao Paulo.
Increase incidence. 1, produce supplies. 8.
Probably take all of them, at least 7 of them.
I didn't take all of them.
Okay. And you're 1 space from me. But then nope, because that would leave you in Cairo. You don't want that. 1 space from Jacksonville.
Take me to New York.
2, 3.
Yep. Build a supply center.
Without putting okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Supply center.
It's not ideal, but
yeah. You know, like otherwise you're gonna be discarding things again, and you don't want to do that. And understandable. Yep.
Right.
I get it.
Draw here. Produce supplies. Sorry, baby. Okay. And then Tripoli. Good. Judgment. Jacksonville. Okay. Your turn.
My turn.
Mm-hmm. You can move to me and transfer supplies. Shuttle flight is 1 action. Transfer supplies is free. If you wanted to do a thing like that. You don't have to. I just wanted to inform you.
One. 2.
All of them?
I don't necessarily need all of them.
I can produce supplies twice. Just take all of them.
3.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them?
Yeah.
So no, it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Taking is free.
Taking is
2. 3 to drop off. 4.
Yep. We have another epidemic.
So that goes up to 3 now.
3. Chicago.
Chicago. So all of them go away from Chicago. Oh, I'm shuffling.
Yeah, apparently. I'm getting really tired of it, so I probably just subconsciously was like, I don't want to do this. Adam, take back your old job. Are we on? We are on 6, okay. You just pushed it, I got nervous.
But if it's Cairo, we'll lose.
We got so much done.
Apollo.
It's fine.
Cairo. Outbreaks.
No.
Oh.
You only put it there if there are no supply cubes.
Sorry, we don't have a lot of outbreaks.
No.
So we didn't lose.
So we didn't lose. Is it Cairo again, though? Yeah, okay. So
however, it now outbreaks. I put it there first. It does at least save us from losing population in Istanbul.
True.
Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have. Hey, you know you love March so much. We're gonna get double March.
Double March.
Let's see. All right. Game ends immediately if you're in the middle of the player's turn or a series of outbreaks. You cannot finish your turn after win or lose, even if you would like to. Multiple ways game ends in a lost. Immediately when incident marker reaches the last space of the incident track. Win or lose, first return all city and infection cards in players' hands and discard piles to their respective decks.
Okay.
Like, just because we're doing... That's that.
Give me those infection cards.
Oh, yep. Then there are a series of game end steps that must be followed at the end of each game to see how you just played game changed the world. Hey, we're gonna get some rationed events next time.
Woohoo!
Adjust population. So, this one is gonna go down. So it goes from 3 to 2 in Jacksonville.
Yep. Okay. That one stays neutral.
The same. Cairo goes down to 1. Sao Paulo goes up to 5 because it has a
supply.
New York
goes up to 3.
And then that's all for the adjustments in that. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And now we have to count our cities on the grid.
Yeah, we will need to do that. But next step is actually to check the legacy deck because draw this card and read the other side during step 2 at the end of your first game in March. So it doesn't matter that we lost. Right now, open the following doors. K2447E.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. And then E, which I know is afterwards, but that's okay.
Chart C lane. Spend 2 supply cubes from your character card to draw a C lane from your port location to another port location. Yeah. Use a pen or marker. The C lane may curve, but it cannot cross land, unexplored areas, other C lanes, or more than one red region line. What are red region lines?
This.
Like the ones below South America. Okay. When you connect a city to the grid with a C lane, take the matching city cards from the reserve and put them in the player discard pile. Take the matching infection card. Okay, so we can now start. So we can cross one. So we could around there if we wanted. Okay. So we will add. So this is adding it to our characters. We can do that afterwards. What are...
It's more scars.
More scars. Disoriented. When you do the chart C lane action, you must spend one more supply cube. Missing the C. Lose one action if you begin your turn in a location that is not a port. And Embezzler, when you do the make supplies action, also move a cube from the stockpile to the reserve. Ooh.
It's a new rule.
Which one? This is E? Okay, this is a new part of setup. This is step 5 in setup, which we've been going from 4 to stretch too thin. Count the city cards in the player deck. Set aside the number of epidemic cards indicated below. In step 7, make this number of piles and add an epidemic card to each pile.
We're adding extra epidemics, depending on how many city cards we have.
Well, here's your 5 more epidemic cards. So, yeah. Up to 36 city cards is 5. Beyond that, it can go up to 10 if you have 63 or more. Yeah, so we'll get that added in the rulebook. Fun. But we do... want to spend production units. So
let me count how many cities we have in the grid.
Yeah.
And then because we got a couple new ones that aren't marked in there. We extended to Frankenfurt. So here, can I have?
Oh, okay. You're okay.
I was just gonna check things off and then count them really quick.
Sure.
So we've got Frankenfurt. And then that's a new one that we have.
It's not even going to be on our
list
list yet.
On here. So,
Buenos
that
Aires.
is good job. Buenos Aires, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Does that seem right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I just did it. We were 12 before we added 2 new, so yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I need the back page though, which is why I was like, "Ooh, you're gonna write in it? That ink takes a while to dry."
Sorry.
It's okay. Let's see, so we have 14 gives us 4. We did not win, so it's only 4.
Yeah.
Do we want to upgrade characters? Like, what are the new? Like, you can look at
Maybe.
One of these. New outright may do the recon action with 1 fewer card. When doing established supply line action, spend 1 fewer supply cube. Once in your turn as an action, you may take any 1 player card from a character in your location. Anything seem worthwhile?
Sorry, I had a lot more to read.
Yes.
The one that I like is Architect.
Mm-hmm.
You may do the build supply center action with 1 fewer card, so we can both do it. But I don't know if that's really necessary for this time.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could do it to you to make it yours 3 and 2 cubes.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
I kind of like diversifying, so I'm fine for you to get that. And then we have 1 more. for 1, we can do a city improvement sticker. Foundations. This card counts as 2 cards of its core for the build supply center action.
That's fun.
Um,
We do it on black, maybe.
okay, yeah.
Because we've got a thing with Paris. You know, there's a little benefit card on Paris for blue.
Yeah.
So either yellow or black. But in general, we have more yellow cities now than black cities because we've not added.
What are you thinking? Tripoli, Istanbul, or Cairo?
Tripoli.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find
Or
where.
would you prefer? I don't care.
Okay, so she is written with the icon up there, so the icon is the top.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to architect you so that you can also build things cheaper.
It also allows us to split off our characters and still have this power.
Yep.
If we do want to play different ones.
And we will foundations Tripoli. Yeah.
So.
Okay, so that's our. If you lost the game, this is the first time the month has been played. You must try the month again. If it was your second attempt of the month, move on. Rationing level increased by 2. Clear the board. I guess we try again. So, join us next time where we do March a second time.
Again!
Bye.